Yo, what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Nick. Let you know live. You already know if you're new to the channel. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. To all the returning friends and family, you already know it's peace and blessings. I'm gonna give y'all some time to tune in. Apologies for the pushback. Been a busy morning nonetheless, but if you don't get something in the morning, you're gonna definitely get something in the afternoon. TGIF, y'all. Thank God it's Friday. Hopefully everybody having a blessed Friday. Hopefully everybody smoothly getting through their work mornings on the west, work days on the east and central. And I already know for all the future babies, y'all done got through your Friday. Happy Saturday. Hopefully everybody is prepared for the weekend, no matter what they might have planned. For the fellow Scorpios still celebrating and doing whatever, y'all make sure y'all enjoy yourselves, keep yourselves safe at all times, and just keep building and creating long-lasting memories as always. Appreciate everybody that tuned in Wednesday for the conversation. Definitely was a great one. Like I said, some of these conversations we are going to keep rehabbing because at some point we got to get to some form of conclusion. So for those that missed the replay, definitely catch Wednesday's replay. Today, I'm speaking again towards the parents. And I'm going to keep implementing this as well too until y'all understand that it's no longer a game. There are some of you who really need to, again, start monitoring what your children are doing and make sure that your children are in the house at a certain time. There should be no reason why you got preteens outside all hours of the night, 3, 4, 5 in the morning, when they should be in the bed resting, knowing that they might have school the next following day. And the reason why I keep saying some of y'all need to really pay attention to your children is because, again, your children might get into something and you might be unaware of it. Before it's all said and done, you're going to be hurt. My fault, y'all. Trying to make sure this truck ain't coming my way. Good. But again, there should be no reason why at 3:30 in the morning, instead of your children being in the house, being somewhere under the roof safe, they out and about doing things they ain't got no business doing. Things that could get them either hurt, arrested, or worse. And again, some of y'all really got to pay attention. There's no way you want to tell me it's a school year and you want to tell me you're not going to be putting what you need to put on your kids. Make sure they in the house at a certain time. They're not old enough to pay bills or do whatever. They need to be in the house. It's just that simple. Now, last night while I was at work, same thing. 3:30 in the morning when you think it should be quiet, you got to kick out a whole bunch of little ass kids that's not even old, and they probably not even in high school. You got to kick out a whole bunch of kids off of your premises and your property because they moving around doing stuff they ain't supposed to be doing. But here's the kicker. The quote unquote friends left their friend hanging. Now, see, this is another thing I'm going to get into, and this is why I said some of y'all need to be careful. You going to do something with a friend, and then both of them friends leave on you and leave you for stuff. What you think going to happen? See, prime example last night. Had I thought to call the cops and go by the book, 9 out of 10, you'd have one sitting up or one probably would have been getting sent to their damn house. Meanwhile, both of your friends left you. What kind of friends is that when they leave you for stuff? That'd be like y'all going to rob a bank, God forbid, and then your peoples just walk off on you. Who you think gonna take the blame if you ain't fast enough to move? It's gonna be you. Serious, baby. See, last night could have been one of those because it's crazy. You all thought to say, all right, we gonna break and enter and we gonna move around the premises. But then the minute it got thick, the minute that you seen that it was people on the site, you left your friend. And I heard that same one cry last night. Yo, how y'all gonna leave me? And I had to kindly scream, that's because those are not your friends. I know he heard when I said that because again, ain't no way you gonna think to go do something with somebody, but then you lead them on stuff. Tamika, baby, cool gamer, what's going on? Again, parents, start making sure that your teens and your preteens are in the crib within a decent time, man. Like I said, unless they working and doing something where it's constructive, all right, cool. You give them a little leniency. But when you know they ain't working, they ain't hardly doing nothing, not even going to school, why should they be out all hours of the night? And again, this could have been worse because now, if it wouldn't have been a situation with this young boy getting arrested, who's to say it wouldn't have been some sort of situation happening after they done got kicked off the property? Again, you in New York City, anything can happen, even in the latest and the quietest of nights, things could still happen. Now, I know these are some local kids, but, like I said, it's just the principle. Parents, y'all got to start doing better. And not all, but some of y'all have to start doing better. See, in this day and age right now, when it comes to parenting, from what I'm seeing, at least from my view, some of the parents don't really give a damn. They kids are just a financial woe or financial whatever until further notice. They just a financial pink slip to them. And I think that's sad though. Again, it really is sad when you're not getting in control of what you need to get in control of. Your kids, they definitely need to be in these spaces at a certain time. And some of y'all will never know your kids is out and about late. And this is how things happen. Look at some of the people who lost their kids, not knowing that their kids was out and about doing things they weren't supposed to be doing, and had to pay for that. Because again, that's accountability coming on you, the parent, because it was your responsibility to make sure your children are safe. And that was your duty. The duty was to keep your child safe. Make sure my children is in the house at the proper time. Make sure I know their whereabouts. Make sure they not getting into nothing even when I'm not around, so I don't have to hear about nothing later. Now again, in that situation with this young boy last night, your friends left you high and dry. So again, some of y'all really need to be careful. Shoot, even some of you adults out there, be careful of the friends that you choose or the people that you ride with, because they don't necessarily mean they riding for you. In that instance right there, they both left their man on stuff. Now, if something would have happened to their friend, God forbid, what you think they'd have had to tell that person's parent? What you think they had to tell that friend's parent? The first thing that would have came to mind is, well, if he was with you, how did this happen? Now you got to explain to them what y'all was doing, why y'all was out doing things so late, and like, come on now. Nobody wants to have to do that. Nobody should really have to do that. Because again, at a certain time frame, your children should be in the damn confines of home, not out in the streets, not breaking and entering in places, not doing things that is going to mess them up. Breaking and entering, trespassing, and shoot. Even if you thought to steal something, that's going to be time you're going to be automatically getting. There is no ifs, ands, or buts. There is no, oh, it's only your first offense. No. When it comes to certain positions and certain companies, they're not playing that. You'll mess around and catch a charge that damn quick. And for what? It ain't worth it. See, some of y'all are glorifying that I gotta keep going back and forth to jail as a badge. It's not it. BMF, what's going on, my guy? BMF, don't come in here joking that you ain't got my scratch off tickets. I need 5 lucky sevens. I need 2 bingos and a cash word. Stop playing with me, son. Come on. Come on. No, but you know, you got to think about that. It's sad because now, again, if this would have been a different situation, that's just like saying, prime example, if they would have decided to break into somebody's home and actually think they probably getting away with something, then that homeowner decides to defend their home the way they know best. What you gonna think is gonna happen then? Like, come on then. How do you explain that? The kid's supposed to be sleeping, they busy trying to break into somebody's home for some form of game. Come on then. Again, parents start getting more in tune with your children. Because some of y'all will be the ones crying later. Everything is all fun and games until you realize it's not a game no more. No doubt, BMF. I hear you. I hear you. Take care of your business first. Everything else later. Now, see, in this instance right here, and I'm gonna say this again with that young boy. Let's say if this wasn't the type of situation they should be in. You think one of them really would have been leaving, or you think one of them would have got arrested? One of them would have definitely got arrested. Why? Because again, you're on camera number one. You don't know if one of them cameras is going to the precinct automatically. So that's another danger for you. And then the fact that again at this time in the morning, instead of you being home, you out and about trying to get into mischief, cause damage, chaos, and whatever else on the vicinity. Who you think gonna have to pay for that? Jared, what's going on, my guy? You already know if y'all just tuned in at the like button. Well, who you think gonna have to pay for that at some point? You, the parent. You're gonna have to pay for that. The reason why is because again, if you're not paying attention to your children and make sure that they are in the necessary places, then when they get into stuff and they happen to get caught, you're gonna have to pay for that, man. If you think you're struggling now trying to pay bills and trying to do certain things like keep a roof over your head, imagine you having to pay for a damn ticket or pay for a fine or something that you ain't even have to pay for. That wasn't even your fault. Parents got to start doing better. Again, children should not be out and about all hours of the night getting into any form of danger. Because again, this could have been a prime example of you getting into an area where you know there's armed security, prime example, and they think it's a threat. And God forbid they decide to let the hammer go. What you think gonna happen? They not gonna get blamed for it because again, they are doing what they're supposed to be doing. Technically, that's by the guidelines. That's what they're supposed to be doing. In the event they have to do whatever, enjoy their weapon, they will. So what you think would have happened in that situation right there? Oh, God forbid, your kid was out and about doing shit. Now they gotta run. And let's say if your child has bad asthma, now your child possibly could suffer an asthma attack or worse, just because they was doing something they wasn't supposed to be doing. And that's what I'm saying. Is it's not cool. 3:30 in the morning, almost 4 in the morning. Instead of you saying, "All right, I know I got school in the morning. I should be trying to rest." You probably got it tested it. And 9 out of 10, you probably gonna fail that test just because. Parents get in control, man. Together, baby. Like get in control. Make sure your children is on point with their studies and everything. See, like I said, from what I'm seeing in this era right now, the problem is again parents trying to be friends with their kids. And not all parents, but those parents that need to hear it, you cannot be friends with your kids. You have to set a boundary and definitely set some form of rule and regulation. And see, like last night, that could have been a dangerous situation. Because number one, you don't know who could have been working. Number one. Number two, you don't know if things could have got worse. You could have messed around and got yourself wrapped up by cop before you even went to go do anything. Why? Because again, if you're making yourself look obvious like you're about to do something, 9 out of 10, that's exactly when they're gonna pay attention. But the fact that that young man was screaming, "Yo, why y'all left me?" I had got a satisfaction after saying that because those are not your friends. Y'all all came in together, but they left you to take all the blame. Come on, now, make that make sense. It's like y'all. That's like y'all going to do something. God forbid somebody lose their life. Y'all all a part of that murder now, right? Y'all all a part of that crime. But that be like them niggas leaving you, and you the one that get caught. How you think you gonna feel about that? And hopefully that kid heard what I said last night as he was running off. It was not your friends, man. I would say that to anybody. If your friend could leave you on stuck like that, even in a moment's notice, that's not a real friend at all. That's not even an associate because an associate ain't even gonna let you ride out like that. It is sad though because again, like in this situation right here, this child could have been sitting in the juvie, depending on the age. You'd have been getting sent home this late to your parents. 9 out of 10, your parents probably would have been pissed. If you coming from a good background, your parents definitely gonna be on. Like I said, it's a mixed bag. It's sad. It really is. Again, even the grandparents are gonna have to start doing a little bit better. Look here, make sure everything is where it need to be at. Because again, this is not a game no more, and especially out in the city. There's so many different things happening at that time, 2, 3, 4 in the morning. Sometimes shit popping off before you even start rush out. Because this is what goes on. But again, your kids are putting themselves in danger. You're trying to gain ways and gain interest into places that, again, 9 out of 10 is going to have some form of security, some form of lookout. So why you know, it makes no sense. What could you possibly be getting into at 3 in the morning, 3:30 in the morning? It's obvious you ain't out there on the block hustling and doing nothing because, again, if that was the case, you wouldn't have even made it that far. So what exactly are you doing at that time in the morning? There's some of you parents who know damn well you was not no 3 in the morning at that age. So we gonna put that to rest right now. And there's some who were like that, but that's because if they was in those positions I was talking about as far as family, then yeah, they ain't got no guidance, no structure, no nothing. So yeah, the streets is gonna be all they know. Sad to say it, but that is true. But what's going on? But Joe, that's what I'm saying. You go there, you look at that. That's not the wave, man. It's not. It's not the wave at all. You know, it doesn't make sense that here it is. They should be sleeping, getting a little rest, knowing they got a busy day, regardless to what. That they out and about causing mischief. They out and about trying to get into trouble they don't need to get into before time. Too many of those little situations after a while will mess you up. What's going on, my guy? Corey, baby. Up all as well. Huh? I, I got the church and good looking though. Yeah, no, but I'm saying, that's sad again. It really is sad. That boy looked like he was crying for his life. Now, see, I'm gonna say this for some of you husky ones out there. You know you ain't gonna be able to climb slide under or do anything that you know would be a quick getaway for people, don't get involved in it. Seeing that's what I'm saying. Different scenarios could have happened last night with that young man. Like I said, that child would have been going to jail, or that child would have been getting a rude awakening. Yeah, I know. Welcome to New York City, where it's always noisy. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. It could have got worse for that child. Keyword child, because there ain't no way in the hell all y'all look like y'all all snuck out the crib. And see, I'm gonna say this. This is for parents in general. I don't care what ethnicity you are, I don't care what race you are. You know damn well you need to be paying attention to your children. Give a damn what you saying. When your children end up being a liability, not just to themselves, but on you, what you gonna do now? I'm gonna just leave that in the air. Because to be quite honest, it's unfair. It really is unfair that some of y'all just glorify doing certain things before time. Appreciate you for dropping those links, serious baby. Working hard in this wind on my back, baby. Yeah, you gotta remember that part. What are you solely getting out of being out late all hours of the night? The only thing you're doing is putting yourself in some form of danger, especially in this great city of ours right now, with all the stuff going on already. You're putting yourself in more liable danger than you need to be. I think that's sad right there. Again, this is why I said when it comes to certain situations, we have definitely lost it. We have lost it as a whole. We have lost it as a community and as an outreach. But again, that's for anyone that need to hear this right now. If you ain't paying attention, or if you're not doing the utmost as far as your children is concerned, you cannot get mad down the line. If your kid happen to mess up something and now you got to be the person to pay for it, you can't get mad at them. You can get mad at yourself. Because again, you're supposed to be doing the necessary steps as a parent. Black, what's going on, my guy? And TGIF to everybody that's popping in again. Come on now. You gonna tell me that you as a parent not knowing your children? What happened to y'all actually getting up in the evening sometimes just to make sure your kids is in the house? Did that disappear? 'Cause I ain't gonna lie to you. A lot of us wasn't as successful trying to do the sneak and geek and get up outside lateness because our parents would be on the next. Like, wait a minute. You know your ass just home. And before you thought to do anything, yeah, you was cool. Like, where you think you going? It's not happening no more. And again, some of y'all allowing your kids to do what they want. Are you that scared of a system that you're not going to take control? You're going to have to. Oh, what should we do? I mean, we can't do this because then that's why I said in that last live about they gave these damn kids too much opportunity and leeway and leniency. They got them making decisions that not even decisions that children should be making. I think it's sad. Some of y'all are really scared to just be real parents. Nah, you're going to have to do things you don't want to do, but it's for the better. Shit, this thing, prime example, I didn't want to do with my brother. But if I didn't do it, he wouldn't be in the position that he's in now. So again, it's about balance. Yeah, you ain't gonna want to yell, scream, spaz out, and do whatever. But in the same token, you got to make sure you are keeping everything balanced, keeping it in order. Because when they do get a certain age, they will see it for themselves. And sometimes they already see it, but they're not trying to come into reason yet. So again, parents, pay attention. Your children, especially when they that young, 12, 13, 14, they shouldn't be worried about losing their lives. They definitely should have to worry about any part of their livelihood in the system. Can't sit here and say, "Oh, my baby wouldn't do this, my baby wouldn't do that," if you're not paying attention to your baby. And that's something we got to stop doing too, as a community. Lack of accountability. You can't say your children ain't into that, or you can't say this is not what your children do when you're not paying them full attention. My kid would never rob nobody. My kid would never do this, but your kid is jumping into somebody's window right now trying to rob them. How would you know that if you're not paying attention? There's a lot of distractions, and that's the reason why it's becoming that way. I'm starting to see that. I'm starting to see that definitely what it is. And it's sad though. It's time to really start focusing. Focus for real. If you claim you want your kids to be the best and strive in excellence, you got to make sure everything is on. Making sure they're not around the wrong influences, because that's what happens a lot of times. They get influenced by seeing everybody else do something. Not gonna lie, there's some people right now who they had to feel that pain, especially when it comes to loved ones. They had to feel that pain. They had to feel that pain because again, they thought that everything was all smooth, everything wasn't a problem. Hold on, Corey, I got you. But this is what I'm saying. They gotta think about that. These people right now are suffering the most because they took their eyes off the prize, basically. And again, some of these people, not even 13, 14 years old, losing their lives. Some of them not even making it to 21. See, it's almost become a dark plague in everybody's mind that the life expectancy should be less than. Nah. While you still able to breathe, count, walk, and do everything in particular you can do, you should be trying to take all the strides and the steps to do something. Parents, again, make sure your children are not involved in any activities that could be a downfall or the start to a downfall. Again, make sure that you are monitoring the kids that they hang with. Prime example, if you raising your child on the up and up, but all of a sudden they start hanging around a group of the wrong people, what you think gonna happen? At some point, even if it ain't right away, you're gonna get drawn in. Gonna get drawn in by the peer pressure. Oh, come on, we gonna go do this, and yo, this is how we gonna do it, and it might sound good until the thing actually get into motion. And then once it gets into motion, what you think gonna happen then? You know, your child is now taking a risk. Your child is now taking the risk that they shouldn't be taking at all, and it's gonna end up bad. Again, there's nothing good about being out all hours of the night, unprotected on top of that. again, protection at all costs. Again, your child could have been at risk of being abducted, kidnapped. You don't know. Again, you got to start getting back into that visual, man. Visual of safety. You can't sit here and take that risk when it definitely comes to your children. And again, at this point right here, that boy last night, prime example, if this would have been a whole different scenario, who knows if that child or if any of them would have made it home. Gotta remember, it's a dangerous game out here at late night. Again, make sure your children are not getting into situations that could cause harm to you and yours. There's some people who have lost their lives because this is what happened. You know, you out here playing in these streets like a grown up. You out here trying to be grown, basically. And then look what happens. You done messed up a package. You done did this. You done did that. Now you put yourself and your family at risk. I hear you. Yeah, that's the truth though. Because we know that weather is really confusing now. I mean, come on now. There's no way in the hell you gonna tell me, you're not aware of what your children do. There's some people who have lost their lives because of that, playing in the streets, playing around with people's money, playing around with people's product and stuff like that. Look what happened. Either they got clipped off or people in their family got clipped off. See, again, you can't play certain games and think that they ain't going to be severe consequences. You have to keep a watchful eye out on your children, especially. Exactly, serious. That's one thing, but that's another thing too, Corey. I see. I both made some good points. It's the truth. They go hand in hand. You got to learn to hold them accountable. You got to teach them about what accountability is and how to take responsibility for their actions. See, like prime example. Now I'm gonna speak back on it again. This young boy could have hopped over wherever he hopped over, right? Could have been chasing his friends. God forbid, had some form of a asthma attack or had some form of a breathing problem, or probably would have hurt themselves extremely bad. And then now, look, your friends still left you. So how does that work? You know, again, some of y'all need to know limits. And if you know the limits of your children as far as whatever, then yeah, you better make sure you watch them. Because this will be a situation where they will not be coming home at all. And it's not fair. You have to hold them accountable when they messing up. And that's what you parents are supposed to do. Regardless of how you may feel, that's what you're supposed to do. Hold these kids accountable. And then again, like I said, it's crazy because again, it shows that in this era right here, oh no, I got you. In this era right here, it's not looking the same no more. Sis, what's going on?
Hello, Nate. What's up, Haven't seen you in a long time. Where you been?
I should be asking you where you been. I'm everywhere.
It's good to hear some good information, though. Kudos to
Yeah.
you. You don't
Nah,
be on that bullshit, huh?
nah, not when it comes to the safety. And you know that already, sis. Don't play that shit. I had to bring this into fruition because last night I had a situation again. Dude, these little ones tried to got in the property. And then again, look, both of your friends left as soon as they heard doors opening and noticed that was people there. Oh shoot. How you gonna leave your man on stuck? You know he the biggest one out of everybody. Like, come on now. Like, that's why I said. That's why I told me. I said that's not your friend. I hope you got that through your mind. Like, shoot, they was already blocks up the block. He was still trying to. I was like,
Who? Who you talking about?
yeah, they had some young ones last night try to make their way into my premises at job and shit. But I'm laughing because I'm like, are you
Tell them to
serious
go
at this
sit
time
their
in the
little
morning?
monkey asses down. Take a lesson. Listen and learn, motherfucker. That's different. But yeah, tell them to sit down, listen, and learn. They think they know every the goddamn thing. They get on my nerves.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sitting there laughing because I'm like, how your man's and them really leave you on stuff?
They get on my nerves. Sit down, listen, and learn. Stupids. Working my nerves. In my
No, but
nerves.
it got to go on both angles because again, you can't solely blame the kids neither. It's a two-way street because if you
Yeah,
ain't taking the responsibility you're supposed to be taking as
they
a parent,
learn
what
too
do you expect
much.
your kid to do?
They
Love
learn
them
too much. We
niggas,
gotta do better. We gotta do better.
yeah, especially right now, you
But
don't know what the
still,
next couple of years. You don't
sit
know
your
what the
ass
next
down
couple.
and learn. They're not stupid. These kids are very, very smart. They know what time it is. You can listen to who you want to listen to, but you know the bullshit when you hear it too. They know it. Yeah, they know. They know what time it is. Listen and learn sometime. Anywho, Nate, where you at?
No, no, my bad. I had a wind tunnel just now. I'm still out and about right now. But nah, what you were saying is facts though. Each one teach one. That's the thing. It gotta be strong on that level. Because again, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
it's not their fault. It's not their fault. But even still, they don't have no respect. Like Rodney Dangerfield, you remember Rodney Dangerfield?
Yeah.
No respect.
Nah, because it's not being taught. That's the thing. Like even out in the streets, it's not being taught. Like, and
Yeah.
that's why I said, like I could do certain things in a respect level where you won't feel disrespected. People ain't learning that. Like I was telling somebody yesterday, I said y'all could have had a whole. First of all, y'all didn't had a whole half an hour argument, almost turned into a physical fight, just to find out y'all don't even got problems. The problem was it was just miscommunication on both ends with your squads. So like, nigga, you was really about to go crazy for nothing, and then y'all both still end up dapping it up. All y'all had to do from Front Street was just say, all right, well, listen, this don't sound right on my end, so let me hear what's going on. It's like y'all can't even do that. Not everything has to come to,
But if
aggression and
you're
violence.
coming correct, then you're gonna want to have a conversation. If you're trying to manipulate somebody, then you're gonna be talking outside of your neck, your ears, everything. So it's plain and simple. Ain't nobody stupid and dumb. Look at our president. The fuck? Look at the president.
Yeah.
People think that he's stupid and dumb, but he's the president of the United States here of America. Don't play with me. But he's stupid and dumb. No, they know what the fuck they're doing. I'm sorry, excuse my French.
You good? You just heard me wilding out, so you know I'm good.
But yeah, I mean, just speak your truth. And if you want to cut somebody out, whatever the case may be, speak your truth. I mean, I can't live any other way. Like, I can't fake the funk. I can't fake the funk. I'm going to speak my truth to you.
hmm Supposed to.
Mhm.
What you supposed
That's
to.
why my friend be like, oh, I'm gonna speak. He said, you speaking your truth today, but tomorrow you're gonna be feeling a certain other thing.
Listen, truth got to come out regardless because nah, but the truth got to come out because again, like prime example with that situation, that could have went left. Even after all of them skedaddled up the block, something could have happened while they was going up the next block. God forbid they could have got
I
hit
ain't got
by a
time to
car.
be thinking about what somebody else is doing. I have enough, worries trying to think about what I'm doing. I ain't got time for be trying to worry about what everybody else is doing in my family, per se. I ain't got
Yeah,
time to be worried about what everybody fucking doing. I'm doing me over here. If it pertains to me, then I'll address it. Otherwise, I'm good. I'm getting
yeah.
older and stronger and wiser, you know, for real, for real.
Hold
But
on
I
one
just want to
second.
be honest with folk. And I don't come with any hate. I don't come with any hate. Honest, I really don't. I come with love. But I'm
hmm
gonna tell you how the fuck I feel though.
Yeah. Hold on one second. You have to be done. No, that's a whole fact right there, serious. What you just said right there, that's a whole fact. My fault. I'm catching up the chat too. Trying not to get hit by a motherfucking car out here. Nah, that's truth though. You got to be authoritative, but like I said, it has to be a balance too. On top of that, just you do what's necessary because again, you don't want your kids going through the utmost before they
Especially
even
the
reach their prime.
babies. The generational curses. Not speaking your mind. And the kids be so confused and then they be trying to tell us what the fuck to do. I'm like, wait a minute, hold up now. I'm your elder. Who you think you're talking to right now? But they're like, fuck them elders. That's how the kids think. They be like, fuck the elders right now.
Yeah,
Honestly. No respect. But I'm gonna get mine. Otherwise, I ain't messing with you. I love you. I'm going to give you some good advice and I'm going to do everything that I can to show you that I'm going to show you that I love you. But if you're going to be disrespectful, then go on over there with that. Honestly, grown folks too. Shit, are the kids are guiding the grown folks these days. These older men are wearing baseball caps, two earrings, all this gold and shit. What happened to the suit and tie, my nigga? God damn. They old looking like teeny boppers. Anywho, I went off on a different side, but
yeah, nah. That's what I'm saying. It's I get where you going with that too, and that's the sad part about it. It's just the whole again the generational gap. Like I was saying the other night, everybody need to really start sitting back down at the round tables again. Start having those forms of discussion. Juice, baby. Definitely be safe on that road, serious, baby. Ah, damn it, Corey. It done happened again. Nah, but I appreciate you popping in. I mean, because it's the truth, though. We really got to get back to that. sit down all generations and have that talk. We're gonna have certain talks of discussion because again, this is gonna be for the betterment of the future. How can we have the future pillars of what we need to make things right when we letting them crash out before their time? Like I said, 12, 13, 14 years old. Prime example, I was hearing something about a young boy that just got unalive. But I think it's because of the music that they was producing. And again, this is what I'm saying. Even on that aspect, you gotta be careful. For some of y'all that want to be them drill rappers, y'all know what comes with that cost. And I'm not saying all drill music is bad. Prime example. But there is some of it where you know it's demonic because look what comes behind it. Now you definitely beefing with people, even people unseen. You know, you getting to a point where it could really get deadly in the streets. Just because you done diss somebody in the song that's not even here to defend themselves. You know, like come on now. Or you dissing on somebody's family members or somebody that they really love just because. You know, it gets going. Because now all that does is create more beef. And then like I said, the cycle of violence keeps going just because. Huh? Hold on 1 second. Nah, it's your fault. I told you when you put them Jordans on, we'll get consistent weather, son. Hold on 1 second. Oh shoot. Hold on. I didn't even peep that. My bad. Keep watch, baby. My bad. Nah, I'm trying not to get hit by. I'm still out and about. I'm trying not to make sure I get hit by anything. You know that already.
Oh, okay. I said, dang,
Nah, because I'm
Nate.
trying to pay attention to everything. And then I'm trying to be a little nosy because it's like 4 or 5 cop cars over here.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to
What's
figure
up,
out.
chat? Hey, y'all.
Uncle
Hey,
L, what's
Nate.
going
What's
on, my
going
guy?
on?
Not much. Just trying to give a awareness again to these parents that need to hear it about their children, especially the preteens. Again, like no way 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, your children is out and about getting into mischief and devilment when they should be
Oh,
still sleeping.
yeah.
Come on there.
Yeah. Pretty much. That's what they be doing. Yeah. I try to keep my kids away from that. Told them. Like, I was like real strict. My kids said I was. I was a hover mom. I was a helicopter mom. Because I sure didn't let them. You know what I used to think? If you let your
Well,
kids go over certain kids, you let your kids go over their friend house to spend the night and they just at the wrong place at the wrong time. It's they friends end up getting robbed or somebody come in and kill them. I used to think a lot of crazy crap stuff. I used to be like, no, 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 you're not going over there. Tell me, ask them to come up here.
yeah, you're right. I'm not a parent, but I was a guardian, stupid motherfucker. You forgot, didn't you just hear the previous ones about raising my brother? My bad, Kimo. Go ahead.
Oh,
You always gotta get one. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot. You just wanted detention today because you ain't been in here in a couple of days. So hold on. Let me give you one of these. Motherfucker. Now let's try this again. Because I could have swore a guardian was still a parent nonetheless. So kick rocks,
definitely
smoke
is.
rocks, lick cocks, and go spin around the block. What's wrong with you, nigga?
Hey, what? I said I ain't never been on your panel. Let me come up here.
Nah, I appreciate you. Nah, I mean, especially if anybody know that you got something to really add to the conversation. Because again, it's not going far from what I'm saying. Like, prime example, your friends really left you on stuck. What would have happened if you'd have got arrested? Or if not arrested, something would have happened to you and you ain't even make it back home. Who you think
Yeah,
gonna feel? All right, come on now.
the so-called friends. These so-called friends, I be telling them, you got to tell your kids everybody ain't your friend. Who say friend? Everybody not your friend or your partner. In fact, it be the main ones that's close to you. You got to watch, see what they own. Because a lot of kids is clinging to people and they don't know because they don't have no guidance at home. So they try to look for love outside of the home and run into dangerous people. So, yeah, you got to tell your kids, everybody, that your friend and everybody who be in your face smiling, not your friend.
No, it's a fact. But this is what I'm saying. At 3:30 in the morning, hold on. At 3:30 in the morning, even if your ass wasn't at 3:30 in the morning, you out and about knowing anything could happen. You could have got hit by a car. You could have got hit by
Hmm.
a truck. You could have got hit by a straight bullet. You could have possibly got robbed and unalived, especially with what's going on. We still got the fight
Hmm.
problem right now. The city crazy.
Hmm.
You bugging out right now. Gotta get in
Yeah.
control.
At 3 in the morning, you're supposed to be somewhere laying down for work or school anyway. 3 in the morning.
Man, that's what I'm saying. 3:30 in the morning. And then, like I said, they friends, the quote unquote friends, done hopped over, back over the opposite side and left their ass. I'm like, come on, bro. Like you, and then that's what killed me. I said, biggest one is always the one that get caught.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Like it don't make no
definitely.
damn sense.
Especially if they leaving you, they ain't your friend. I'm sorry, they
Yeah,
leaving you. Mm. I think I just saw this over in Chicago. Was it Chicago? Where the little boy was walking down the street, but just his pamper on with no socks, shoes, or nothing. And the lady grabbed him and she put him on camera and was asking anybody did they know him. And I was like, wow, these kids these days really got it bad at home. And then they spread the hate. They spread it because that's all they know. They be hurting, you know.
yeah, because you feel for those that's coming from them type of backgrounds. Because look what it
Yeah,
produced. But for those but then it's even more crazy when you got those coming from a stern background and they still out here wild. That's why I'm like, wait a minute.
yeah,
I can remember. Oh, you really thought you was gonna be sneaking out after a certain time? No, we thought you was going. Matter of fact, I know who your friends are. I know who you gonna be at. So if you thought to do anything, I was on it. That's how it
yeah,
was.
yeah, yep. You knew exactly what they most of the time. Yeah, but like I said, I don't know. My kids just didn't do it. Like I guess I was too. I don't know. I thank God they didn't, cause 2 or 3 in the morning, that ain't nothing out but bad people and drugs and whatever else out in the street. That strange stuff in the out in the streets that late.
Yeah. See, she just said that we need a village forever in the day. Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. The village is right now. The village is pillaged basically because we've allowed so much to transpire. See, I don't care about nothing near anything outside of what's really going on. You know, right now, the best thing to do is try to protect those ones, especially if they got prominent futures. Yeah, think about it. Some of these people didn't get a chance to get to their prominent places in life because it was cut too short doing things they ain't have no business doing.
Yeah,
You
true.
breaking and entering in somebody's house and then that somebody done unalived you because they protecting their property.
Yep.
Like, come on now. Or you done got yourself severely hurt. Or you got to sit up and face some form of jail time that you ain't prepared for. See, some of them think that they prepared for it. They think they tough. They think they got that mentality. But then when it really happens, they be crying and snitching.
Heck yeah.
That's the difference between this generation and the generation now. I'm sorry to say it.
Hmm.
Like when it comes to you in the streets, you in the streets. All right, well, yeah, if you're in the streets, then you should follow the code or whatever that code is. But y'all ain't following it. As soon as it start getting, yeah. As soon as they offer you something, yeah, you quick to throw it down. Yeah,
Yeah.
all right, come on now. Like you can't say you about that life, but then you gonna end up telling on everything. And that's what
Yeah.
could have happened last night, prime example. Because now, prime example, let's say if the police would have been involved. Now you still gotta give up your friends. So what you gonna do now? You ain't built for that, and you not prepared for that.
Mm-mm. Not at all. You got that right, Nate.
Mm.
You saying what's right. You be up here saying what's right, and a lot of people don't have this in their home. A lot of people, a lot of kids don't have this guidance. In fact, they raising the parents sometimes because the parent is not doing what they supposed to do, and the child is more responsible than the parent is. I knew a child that knew how to fix a whole meal at 7 years old, like on the stove and everything. I'm like, wow, these kids got to grow up before they supposed to because of what they live with.
Yeah, but see, this is where I was also saying too. I agree with you on that, but see, this is where I was also getting back to about the village. Because
Hmm.
even back in the day when the parents couldn't do but so much, the village was making sure everything was straight.
Yeah,
All right, we see it. We see this is what it is. All right, well, let's try to see we can help in the best way, and a lot of times it will work. Sometimes like I said, some children might feel a type of way. They might almost rebel to a degree, or they might just not want to speak about certain things. But they will speak to somebody about something. And that's
yeah,
again when you're supposed to be aware of what's going on. And see, even back in the village, back in the day, if it was something that we ain't let parents know, at some point the parents knew and sat us down and told them. Just so it wouldn't be no confusion, it wouldn't be no listen, you're supposed to come to your parent about everything too. Come on now.
and like you were saying, some can come from a nice home and still rebel and still want to do what they want to do. That's true too. Some kids you could lead them to water and they just want to do what they want to do. Period. Um, I done saw that too. Got from really nice homes get what they want, and some kids could get too much of what they want, be spoiled, and think the world, everybody around them supposed to say, yeah, they entitled. So they end up acting crazy and acting up.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like it's needed more than often. That's why these conversations keep happening because it's needed right now. It's beneficial because again, you got to get back to the point of opening up and you know re-inspiring the whole village. That look, there's a lot of things that we know we can stop, things that we know we can't stop. We just got to brace ourselves for it. And that's it.
Yeah, and it was much.
And that's what I'm saying. And that's the truth because it was always somebody watching your ass. Even if
Yeah,
you still doing whatever, it was always somebody watching. I'm not seeing your child over here.
exactly.
It wasn't no nothing going up under their nose. And if they let it go under their nose, like I ain't gonna address it right now. I'm gonna wait. We'll wait till the proper time. The minute you come here, let me holler at you real quick, man. Let me holler at you real quick.
Exactly.
And it's that quick.
Or
It ain't matter if it's the mom or the father. You shoot. You damn if it's your father. Shit. Oh yeah. Just the motherfucker I need to see. You know how it go down after that.
yeah. And you coming in and your stomach hurting because you know you done got in trouble. You thinking like, what I did? Oh, what I do? Yeah. Come on in here. Come on in. At the school, you know the school done called. Somebody done called. Yeah, I'm
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's how it used to. That's why I said it was different. But it's crazy now because like I said, you can sit here and see somebody. and be like, hold up, I know this person, child. Why they out this late? But this is what I'm saying. Gotta be careful of the people they being around because again, the simplest influence that have them
Yes,
dumb down.
yes, because these kids will cuss you out now.
Yeah, but see, like I said, to a degree, that's why I said it's certain things got to be mindful on, even when it
Yeah.
comes to them, because that's a possibility. Like, you're not gonna be crazy and disrespectful in my end. Hold up, son. Hold up. I know your mama, nigga. Hold up. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me come holler at you real quick. Shoot, I dragged one of them in their moms one day. He was like, "Yo, what did you do?" That's all she could say was, "What did you do to him?"
Mm, mm,
Hey, nobody ain't do nothing. I was like, "You really gonna sit here and tell her that lie?" And she was like, Nate, probably. She said, "I already know, Nate. 9 out of 10, I already know what you here for. So, uh, don't worry, it ain't gonna happen again." I was like, "Good." Nah, you had the nerve to say SMD. You know I don't play that game with nobody. Give a damn, young or old. Nah, what? Man, nigga, I know your mom. Hold up. And she even spazzed on him like, "Didn't I tell you about those words? Those words is getting people hurt at an alarming rate and unalived at a rate right now." I knew one person who lost their life because of that. Told the wrong person SMD. That person said, "All right," and came back and let it lit. Let it rip. So what? You got to be careful with those words.
yeah.
Sticks, what's going on, my guy?
Nate, I just wanted to say hi. Come on your panel. I want to take up all your time. You finish your show. I just wanted to say, hey, what's up?
Nah, it's cool, and I appreciate you popping in. Shoot, and I'm glad you added to the conversation as well too. Like I said, when the panel open, that's for anybody because we got things that we all hit from a specific cylinder.
Yeah, right.
Sticks, you good, bro? Sticks, you good, bro? Don't worry, I gotta catch. I think I gotta catch your upload and something else I missed recently. These notifications is TR ass. My bad. They all it's trash right now. Like, but as long as all the peoples is good, I'm happy about that. More health, more wealth, man.
Exactly. Okay, Nate, I'm going to see you later.
No doubt, Keymosh. Appreciate you, baby.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, shout outs to Keymosh and shout outs to Corey for popping in. Appreciate y'all for popping in on it, bro. But I'm saying, got to get back to that. And again, I would hope that dude heard what I said last night. Those is not your friends. All right, you already know, bro. You already know how we do it. Yeah, nah, but just it's crazy because again, hopefully he got the message. And shoot, I wouldn't be surprised if we mad at them now. But then again, some of these people get into situations like that and then still be friends with these people the next day. Ain't no way in the hell you left me on stuff to possibly get arrested or worse, and I'm supposed to be friends with you the following day. That's not happening. That is not happening. But in this era right now, it's accustomed to do so. Come on, if we all get in trouble, then we all going. But then y'all all gonna end up talking too. Don't forget that part, because some of y'all need to hear that. And some of you parents, you better get your kids again accustomed to real life, being out all hours of the night, trying to, be a part of criminal activities or doing things that you know for a fact ain't good for them. Ain't a good look. It's not a good look at all. And again, some of y'all claim and cry that you want the best for your children, then you need to show the best to your children. Straight up. And for that fool that came in here earlier and said what they said, dumbass, a guardian is still a parent. A guardian is still a person who has to raise, whether it's a brother, sister, cousin, anybody. Still a parent. You still got to be a part of raising that child to adulthood, which I was doing. So you could kick rocks. If you a parent, you shoot. Good luck. I ain't got time to be playing with none of y'all when it comes to these words of encouragement and anything. Period. It's all fun and games until it really starts getting out of hand. Then what you gonna do then? But yeah, I'll hold off on that. And this goes out to anybody that needs to hear that, young or old. If you got people who would leave you in danger or leave you at a moment's notice, those is not people you should consider friendships with, relationships with, or anything. Get away from that. And again, make sure that your children are being acclimated to real life. Because again, there are a lot of real life dangers. Dangers that your children are not going to be able to get out of on their own. You know, everything is all fun until you realize that day in the sun ain't fun no more. It's not. Because now you got to be what? Responsible for making sure your children is good if they get locked up. Because who else going to take care of them? You know damn well ain't nobody else going to take care of them. But this is what I'm saying. It's just it's craziness on all cylinders, and it's sad because again, that boy last night, like I said, prime example, could have got hurt even leaving off the premises. That boy could have got shot, God forbid, stabbed, God forbid, anything. Pushed on the subway, especially if they didn't live out here. But I believe they lived out here, so that was the only thing. But shoot, you got people that's not even from the area that be out all hours of the night in all areas. Come on now. And that's not a safe look right there. Because again, that boy could have literally lost his life just for playing hooky with these people at night. It's not cool no more. You know, but this is what I'm saying. Even when it comes to that point in nature, you know, gotta do what's right. See, I know I'd be solid all in all because again, my brother got raised solid. You know what I'm saying? You know, we gotta start coming back together as a village no matter what. You know, we've allowed too much poison in our villages now. And it's not fair. Because again, the majority of us wish we could be out past 12, 1 o'clock at a young age. I mean, like no supervision, no nothing. Hell no. Half of us would have been scared out of our lives. Like, nah, this is what this is. I'm up out of here. See, at one point I was doing the late night shit, but see again, I was of age. I was well over the age. It wasn't nothing underage where I was outside past a certain time. Period. That's another thing too, though, Sticks. That's another thing that's causing a lot of mischief and causing confusion within the community and within the village. Some of these laws, some of these laws is just it's ridiculous that they trying to put into play. Some of them they haven't put into play yet, but you know, we ain't paying attention to what we need to pay attention to. And this is going to be even more of a grave danger. You know? The mindset of the society has to change. What's more important? Seeing these people get to their prominence in life or watching them destroy themselves. You know? What we need to do is stop causing confusion. And that's the thing. We got to stop getting in that you know, it does a lot of grave damage again when you're sitting here supposed to be teaching the right things, but you're trying to teach things that are confusing them. It's not a good look. Not at all. You know, again, the parents got to come together just like the village got to come together. If I know I see your child in danger, you think I'm gonna allow your child to still be in danger? Hell no. Anything I try to do my best to make sure that person get up out of shit, and that's it. You know, because come on now, no, got to get back to that notion of safety. Truth, baby. You already know if y'all just tuned in, hit the like button, and if y'all new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. But no, we got to get back to that general safety within the village. If I know I see your child could possibly be having some form of a medical crisis, I'm not supposed to sit there and allow that to happen. I'm supposed to be on point. You know, again, we got to get back to not just knowing each other, but trusting the process as a village. You know, that's the best way to do it. The most I can say for some of y'all is just try to keep your heads held high. You know, give your praises when you can and do what you got to do necessary, and that's it. Because it's going to be kind of turbulent these next couple of years as well too. But again, if you want to see your kids on the rise to prominence and not a early statistic of the game, you better make sure you teach them some real game. It's needed right now. There's time though. You know, you gotta definitely watch what the children are watching, watch what the children are being a part of, and again, just trying to implement the best things we can implement. You still have to be an authoritative parent. Just like Sirius said, you have to be an authoritative parent. You have to set the rules and the boundaries again in order for things to be on the up and up. Ain't no way to get around that. Again, hopefully somebody got something out of this. I ain't gonna hold y'all all that either. Still got a couple things to do before work tonight anyway. But again, for some of y'all parents that need to hear it, stop being friends with your children and start really putting down the rules and regulations. Set the boundaries and set the tone. You know, it's a lot of things that are incorporated with why we are losing on the forefronts of these battles. Again, remember the numbers are supposed to work with us and not against us. That's one thing. But even without that though, sticks in certain scenarios is what they encounter in their villages. See, that's where we all messed up. Because even before technology became a thing, the village had to be up and up. The village had to be synchronized on everything. You know, ain't even getting to that no more. And then the things you're trying to help the kids with, they don't want the help. In certain situations, it's because some of these adults have already got it in their mind, like, nigga, you ain't gonna be nothing, so why you keep trying? You ain't gonna be nowhere you think you're gonna be at, so why you trying? And when they do have situations like that, that's why I feel the worst for them. Because it's like, damn, you're not even giving your child a chance to succeed in anything. You're not even trying to say, well, damn, let me make sure my child has a better opportunity than I had. It's crazy, man. Raising little dots and thinking it's cute. That part too, as far as the young women are concerned. But again, when you got some of these parents still moving like they don't have a care in the world, like they don't have responsibilities, this is what you're gonna get. You'd be surprised at things that you see in the streets. And some of these things you can't turn an eye to. So I said, Everybody gonna have to start sitting back down at these damn forefronts and these tables. Start having the conversations that are needed. And I'm sorry, but we don't know what's gonna happen, not just within the next 4 years. Shoot, within the next 10, 20, depending. We don't know what to expect. But the one thing we should try to do is reestablish where we once was. Yeah, we ain't gonna be able to win every battle, but some of these wars can definitely be fought and won if we get the numbers right. And we can learn to sit down and have talks without all of the insignificant nonsense that comes. Hey, we'll be in a better place. I don't have to like you, prime example, but your children and your family have nothing to do with whatever, and I wouldn't even dare allow that to happen because that's still human life at the end of the day. Wouldn't allow you to be in no damn danger because that's just not me. So, viral baby, and that's what we got to get to, some form of progress. But the smallest conversations that you're having on a daily, they do come into fruition, and they do actually play what they need to play into. You So again, I come back to come back to that order of reestablishing family, but also reestablishing the village. Because come on now, if I see your daughter out late in the evening, I know you personally, I'm either hitting you up. I don't care how late it is. Yo, son, I just seen you. What up? See, like I gotta dock your pay, son. See? Yeah. But come on now. If I see your daughter out late in the evening, I don't care how late it is. I'm calling you. If I don't approach the situation, yo, I seen your daughter out here this late. What's she doing now? Do you know they out? That's what a concerned person's supposed to do, right? Regardless. Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. The things that are not going to be really rectified or established, this is where the village comes into play again. Because there was things that even if it wasn't being learned at home, it was learning in the streets somewhere, somehow. And I'm talking about the good things that are going to be reputable for your building and your growth. Somebody might have said something to you that inspired you to say, you know what, I'm going to work on cars. You know what, this person right. I am good with this. I might as well try to make something out of it. You never know what to expect or what can transpire. But again, if you don't try to set the tone, you ain't gonna never change. And I'm gonna revisit on this because again, every time you get situations like this, I'm gonna be coming on here and making it clear. A lot of you parents are gonna have to start watching your damn kids, the youngins, the preteens, and the teens. Make sure you're not getting into anything that could have them sitting in jail or in a possible early grade. Point blank, period. But before I get up out of here, appreciate everybody that tuned in. Those that might have been tuned in late, y'all can definitely catch this replay. For the fellow Scorpios in the building that's celebrating, yeah, on a happy Friday, here you go. It's still a good Friday, so hopefully y'all enjoy y'all birthday weekends. Hopefully those who celebrated this week and last week, y'all enjoyed yourselves to the utmost and created great memories. Still keep dancing for your boy Ray. Hopefully y'all enjoy yourselves, keep yourselves safe as always. No doubt, Sticks, man. Listen, happy early, man. Just in case if I ain't up on here, happy early birthday, my guy. I already done started celebrating. That's what's up. Those again celebrating, y'all make sure y'all keep yourselves safe. Y'all enjoy yourselves and be festive as always, you know. So those follow me on Clapper. I will be back in the building at 5 o'clock on that. Definitely apologies for yesterday. Yeah, your boy was out of it. But nonetheless, we will be in the building tonight, definitely. And I appreciate everybody that popped in on the panel. Again, shout outs to Kimo, shout outs to Corey for popping in and adding some sense in. And again, for those that was a part of this conversation, appreciate every last one of y'all. Always a blessing to bring something to the people. And this is what we're going to do. And we're going to keep having these conversations. But yeah, let me get up out of here. If y'all was new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shout outs to the replay game. Shout outs to the Shadow Mafia and the Shadow Baby. Y'all know what it is, baby. For everybody that was in attendance today, y'all already know that love is love and it'll be reciprocated as such. I don't know how to be fake. All I can do is give you real. That's all I'm gonna do is give you real topics and real deals. Again, I'll see y'all again at 5 o'clock on Clapper. And shoot, most likely tomorrow morning I'll be back for the cipher. Or if not, get the early afternoon. Y'all stay safe. Oh, wait a minute. I can't let y'all go out like that. I'm tripping. I really can't let y'all go out like that. It really still is a feel good Friday. So, remix. Go. Feel good Friday. You already know how we do it, though. You already know how we do it. I still can't let y'all go out like that. Again, I'm thinking about something before the year's out. Again, happy birthday to everybody. And if you're definitely feeling good because you ain't got to work on a Friday. Don't give in, trust me, girl, take all you see. So let me in. Don't give in, trust me, girl, take all you see. So let me in. Don't give in, trust me, girl, take all you see. So let me in. Don't give in. So I'm calling your truancy officer, man. I'm tired of this, man. Y'all stay safe. Keep that third eye open. And until the next live, we out of here. Peace and blessings.